How does $900 a month of totally passive income sound to you? Did you know that you can create a simple logbook, put it up on Amazon one time, and make passive income over and over and over again? And the best part, you don't even have to create the interior. I'm going to show you where you can find that as well. So, in case you haven't heard of this, Amazon has a program called KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing. And basically, what it is you can publish any kind of book that you want, but it doesn't have to be the great American novel, right? You can create simple journals, logbooks, coloring books, things like that, and put them up on Amazon KDP. And then when somebody purchases it, Amazon will create the book, bind it, send it out, and you get a royalty of it. You get a cut of it because you uploaded it. And the best part is there are sites where you can purchase or download through your subscription PLR interiors that you're able to put up on KDP. And I'm going to show all of this to you. I'm going to flip you around. I'm going to show you a couple of tools that I use to first find these books that are in demand. Second, where can you find the interior? And then we're actually going to look at one of the examples in Amazon, and we're going to use a calculator that shows you exactly how much realistically that book can bring in. Okay, so the first tool I'm going to show you is called Book Bolt. This is about $9.99 a month. You do save a little bit if you purchase the whole year in advance. And so here you're going to come to this cloud section because this is where you can search for what is in demand. Okay. And so here you can see search by the top 100, 200, etc. bestseller. So I'm going to leave it at top 100. And then here we have different categories. Now I would stay away from notebooks. Those are just the simple lined notebooks. This was all the rage a few years ago, and it probably was possible to make a good amount of money just putting simple lined notebooks. That ship has sailed. You want to focus on more medium content books, things like journals, planners, coloring books, etc. Something that has some meat in it. And so you can see all these different categories. So I'm going to go down here to log book. And then you can change these ranges. I just typically leave the default in. What I do like to put in though is whatever my category is, I like to put it in again in my keywords because people play with the descriptions and keywords to try and show up in as many searches as possible. And so we're going to find stuff that aren't really logbooks in here. Okay. So I just clicked search. And so now I'm coming down and this is there. It's going through all of Amazon and it's giving us in ranked order the top sellers. Okay. So I did a video a while back actually on a medical logbook. So you can go back and take a look at that. But here we have a car maintenance logbook. Okay. And so you can see some details here. So this has been on Amazon since 2021. It sells for $6.99. Its BSR, which is bestseller ranking, is a little more than 13,000. The lower the BSR, the better. And you can see that this is saying it is averaging 367 sales per month. Now, it's not 367 times $6.99. I'm going to show you in the calculator exactly what you would get. So we're going to take a closer look at this on the actual calculator. But before I do, I want to show you where can you find the interiors for this logbook. So the second site is Creative Fabrica, and this you can purchase a license that gives you access to any element in on the site. And let me tell you, there's a ton. Whatever you want to create, you can find elements here. What I will say is you want to make sure when you are searching for things that you are searching for things that have a print on demand license. That is what KDP is. So not everything has that print on demand license. So you want to make sure that you are using something in the way that the person who created it wants it to be used. So I just put in the search bar, car maintenance KDP. And so I'm going to hit search. And now here's where I want to click under special license, print on demand. This is going to narrow things down to those items that you can use for KDP, for print on demand. Okay, so here we actually, somebody is giving us keywords, so that's pretty cool. Another keywords. But here you can see actual interiors. So car maintenance logbook, a bundle, right? So, and if you have a license, you can download any of these. Some will come into Canva, some will come into PowerPoint, whatever it is. What I will say is you probably want to have the ability to change things up a little bit, just so, you're not putting the same thing out that many other people are, because sometimes Amazon will kind of catch that kind of stuff, but you have a lot of options here. Okay, but now let's take a look at a calculator. So what I'm going to do is right click on this, which will take me to this listing in Amazon. And I have my BSR calculator from Self-Publishing Titans. And you can sign up for a free account and have access to this tool. So I need some information first. So this is that exact listing. So we can see it's been published since May of 2021. And so I want to come down here to get the BSR rating. Come back over here and I'm going to paste that in. But then I also need the number of pages and the price. So it's 105 pages and it is $6.99. It's a paperback. I just always leave it on US, 105 and $6.99. Calculate sales. So this actually is higher than what BookBolt is saying. So this is estimating 491 sales per month, 16 sales per day. So you can see here, book royalties, 60%. So what this is that every single time one of these books is sold, the author gets $1.89. Okay, and you can see here the printing costs, etc. So $1.89 times 491 is $928 a month for something that you upload once and it just sells over and over and over again. And you can get creative and, market this even differently, right? You can just put it up and hope that people find it, or you can utilize some marketing tactics. So what do I mean by utilize marketing tactics, right? So you can create maybe a Pinterest page where you are posting links to your product on Amazon. You can, if you create a store around planners and journals and logbooks and things like that, you can maybe give some things away to build an email list so that you can email people when you have new products available. And of course, you can also use Amazon ads, which helps get you up at the top of the page. And then the higher you are in the search, right, the better chance you have of somebody actually buying your book and then getting your BSR rating. So there's a few different ways that you can do it, but also remember that you can create the same interior with different covers. And so you can get creative and say car maintenance logbook for moms, for dads, for teens, for realtors, right? You think of those different markets that you can put on your cover and have the same interior just with different covers. So there's a lot of different ways that you can work with this and make some decent money, right? That's $900 a month. That's probably not going to let you retire, but it's totally passive once you put it up there. So I just think KDP is a really great opportunity to make passive income. You can check out my Stan store. I do have links to both BookBolt and Creative Fabrica if you want to check those out. Also, if there is a specific kind of book that you want me to do some research on to see what the possibilities are, let me know in comments.